All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully some more people will wander in when they see bright, colorful ponies like myself.
Yes.
Mostly just me. All right, so we're going to run this panel. It's What Would Ponies Do, where you guys are going to ask us questions, and we're going to tell you what's the inner workings of the minds of the ponies. We'll get started. I'll ask a couple questions, see if other people come in, and then open it up to the floor. So my first question for the panelists would be, what do we all have for breakfast this morning? What is the breakfast of choice?
I had a really yummy fudge oat bar and a frappuccino. And I'm hyper.
Well, coffee's always needed in the morning. But we also got apples and some cereal and maybe a banana.
Nothing yet.
Oh, I have a coffee, and Pinky took me for oat fudge bars.
I always like daisies, so I had a nice daisy muffin.
I'm just usually too awesome and busy to eat breakfast. It's just how it works.
Coffee, eggs, nice, round, wholesome breakfast.
Who cooks that breakfast?
Daniel.
I was wondering
was
if
good.
Sweetie Belle was cooking breakfast
Oh,
for
no,
you.
no. Sweetie Belle is not allowed to cook breakfast.
And why is that?
Because if I sleep in, the house is burned down. That's why.
Fair enough. All right. Question number 2. What's been your favorite part of being at BronyCAN so far? Don't all jump up at once.
When I first got here, I got lost, and people were able to tell me where to go. So that was nice.
I don't know, I always like making new friends and meeting all the new ponies.
I got to play at a rock concert, and Rainbow Dash rocks. I think is that Rainbow Rocks? Yeah, is that a thing? Yeah. Rainbow Rocks! She knows what's up.
There's so much. I think I really like how many people have been complimenting my outfits. That's really nice. Mm-hmm.
I brought my favorite book with me, and everybody asks me about it, and I really love books. So anytime I can talk about books is great.
It's just been exciting for me to see so many different ponies from all over in one place. It's fantastic, I think.
I really like the parties, especially the concerts and the dances. Woohoo!
I'm running out of good questions.
Okay, well,
You
why
have-
don't we have them ask
You guys wanna ask us some questions? See what we can come up with at 10:30 in the morning? Rainbow Dash is not up at 10:30 in the morning. So sorry.
Rainbow Dash partied too hard last night.
I just like sleeping. All right, so if you have a question, come on up, and Rarity will give you the mic, and you can ask any of us a question. You can ask all of us a question. If you have something you want to know about ponies, now is your chance. If not, we're just going to stare at you. The pony stare. Don't look at Fluttershy.
Or I could give a lesson on the history of magic.
Oh, God, somebody please answer. Please ask a question.
I mean, if somebody really wants to know, I'm really ready. But I'd have to run up and get my magic scroll.
Yes.
Star Swirl the Bearded.
Isn't that what Spike is for? To run and get you things?
Just ask questions.
So, Twilight, what's the coolest thing about your new castle?
You know, they won't let me in it yet.
What?
The interior is not done. Apparently that like fancy Monterage end of my little adventure was just exterior, so they're, building other things on the inside. It was all kind of like very Hollywood. Boom, here's a castle. Boom, it's not ready yet.
The new castle always makes me hungry.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here's my question. If you guys formed the hockey team, what positions would you play?
I would be the forward because I would score every goal for our team.
I'd probably be a goalie because I'm good at blocking.
Well, Zamboni?
I would probably be the coach. I like, X's and making the plan for everyone. I don't really know a lot about hockey, but I think I could learn, and then I would just be organizing everyone.
Is this ice hockey? I don't know. I usually just slip and slide all over the ice, so not usually my thing.
We'd probably use you as the puck. Sorry.
I would be the cheerleader. Woo! Go team!
Well, it looks like you and I are the only ones actually playing hockey here. What are you going to do, Rarity?
Oh, I'd probably design the outfits.
So we have a 2-pony hockey team, apparently. But I'm awesome enough, we can handle it.
Oh, you're capable.
Any other questions about our sports teams' affiliations? What would our name be, Rarity? What would our name be?
I don't know.
The Ponyville.
Ponyville players?
There we go.
I don't know. What do you even call? No.
Yes.
Ponyville friends. Oh yes, we're very friendly.
Oh no. All right.
Oh, that. A gateway.
gateway.
Portal. Well, whatever you want to call it. It's. Well, my experience has been interesting. See, it feels like I'm on a really strict diet for like 2 seconds. And I feel like I'm being squeezed through this weird, tiny little hole, but somehow I fit. And there's bright flashing colors everywhere, and you kind of swirl around, and then suddenly there's this big flash of light, and then you're out on the other side. And there's strange things all around you.
So actually, she was asking if you're physically affected by traveling through the time-space continuum.
Oh, well, I did lose a few pounds.
Yes, and then you were transforming into a teenager. What's it like to be a teenager?
It's terrifying. Being a teenager is terrifying, but a little bit fun. And you're not really affected by going through the time-space continuum. I teleport, and so a portal is really just an advanced form of teleportation. And so the same way that, when I teleport, it doesn't necessarily change anything about me, but it's just, a magical kind of ripple in time and space. So you just pop through it. It doesn't really change who you are. So it's very safe. I highly recommend it if you ever have the opportunity.
I just go through really fast. Nothing changes. It's really quite easy. I don't know why you guys are all like flashy colors and stuff. It's really quite strange.
They're pretty. They're so pretty.
It seems pretty simple to me. Just right like Rainbow Dash, we just walk through and then we're at.
It's not as scary as flying high.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about Spike's transformation.
yes.
Yes, tell us about that, Spike. Yeah.
It was very demeaning, and I'm still having trouble recovering, so I'd rather just move on to a new topic.
Oh, please, you loved being scratched behind the ears. Don't lie.
I love portals. They're fun. I like to stick my head through, so I'm half pony and half human.
How come I'm the only one who didn't get to be a human? Someone tell me how that makes sense.
I think when you go through the portal, it mixes your DNA around a bit, and because you are a dragon and we are ponies, it mixed it in a different way. So you became a dog instead of a human.
It's like science.
Does that make sense, Twilight? Maybe? Not
Oh,
really?
please don't ask her to explain it.
Okay, no, I'm not asking anybody.
What is your biggest fear, Fluttershy?
probably all of you staring at me.
Does that happen a lot?
Yes.
Anybody else have any questions out there? You guys are welcome to ask. Oh, there we go. Come on up and ask us a question.
Well, if you join a military, what troop will you join? If you join a military, what troop will you join?
Oh, yeah.
Are they different? I mean, I'm assuming they're different. Like, unfortunately, we're all American except for that one.
Peace Corps.
You got that answer really quick.
Probably the army. I like staying on land.
I think I'd make a really good general. Think I'd be in charge. That's how I see this going
Good for
down.
you. Good for you. You are really a general Air Force.
Yes. I would run this pony joint.
Which ones get to use the flamethrowers?
Flamethrowers, huh?
I think that's special ops.
That one then.
That's it. That's the one.
That's the one.
Binky, what would you do?
I'd be in the Navy because it'd be like being on a cruise ship, and there would be a ball pit. It would be awesome.
It's probably some sort of secret service in high intelligence thing where I just make really sneaky plans that are all under the surface. I'm not real good at flying or fighting.
Do you remember the last time you did like secret plans and went in the future and stuff? How did that work out for you, Twilight?
My clothes were awesome.
Touche.
You know, I would probably just stay home and wear cute aprons and bake cherry pies.
I just designed the outfits.
Would you stop?
Cherry chimichangas?
I would bake you cherry chimichangas, yes. Yay! Assuming you come back.
I will.
Okay, good.
The point is to not be seen in the military. You're supposed to be, blend in and camouflage and.
I can't have pink camouflage?
Well, you can if you want to. I don't think you want to.
I like Fluttershy's Secret Service outfits. Those are pretty sweet. I think we should all adopt those.
Obviously.
So for those of you just joining us, this is the What Would Ponies Do panel where you can ask any of the main six, and Spike, any questions that you want. Yeah, Spike's here. Ask him some questions. Just not about being a dog. He doesn't like that. So you are welcome to come up and get the microphone from Rarity, and you can ask us anything that you want to know about ponies. And if you don't have questions, oh, there we go. Oh, awesome.
What is the most important friendship lesson you have learned?
How about just the lesson of friendship? That's pretty important, right?
Let's ask Princess Friendship.
Yes. So, Princess Friendship, what have you learned?
I think for me personally, the most area for growth is learning that I really need my friends, because when I was little, as you all know, and there's a whole song about it, I didn't really like being around other ponies, and they kind of made me uncomfortable. And so getting to a point where I had a really good surrounding circle of friends was actually a pretty big challenge for me, and kind of opening up the idea that I need other people and that other people help me get through life and learn new things, which is always really important. I think for me personally, it's probably just the act of having friends and knowing that that's an important part of life that you should nurture and invest in. I'm sure everybody has their own little perspectives, though, about what they've learned.
I think what I've learned is that I don't have to solve every problem. I don't have to take charge, that other ponies have things to offer, and sometimes that their perspectives and their solutions might actually be better than mine. That was painful to say.
I've learned it doesn't hurt to ask your friends to help. Otherwise, you get very tired and you keep trying to do things and it doesn't work.
I've learned that even when you're scared and you have trouble speaking up, your friends will be there to give you that strength, even if it means saying no to your friends. they'll understand.
I think a lot of the problems I once had involved the idea that I'm pretty small and don't have a whole lot of strength. I sometimes feel like I mess up and that I just cause problems for everyone. But, you know, I realize that the friends that I have, the good friends I have, still love me for who I am.
I've learned that even though, I spread joy and optimism, and even though I might be the party pony of Ponyville, sometimes it's great to share that with someone else. Sometimes there's another party pony out there who might be just as good as me, and sometimes two is better than one.
But a million is not better than one, so stay away from that mirror pool.
No. Shh. What? Bye, dear.
Everybody say bye to Vanessa.
Bye, Vanessa. Oh, I guess it's my turn. Well, I think that the biggest lesson I learned was that it's nice to show off your creations, your talents for a lot of ponies, but it's even better and it's even more special when you do that with your friends, for your friends. And you need to sometimes take a moment to stop, especially when you're stressed out, and make sure that you're not hurting anybody in your stressed outness. And your friends are kind of the most important judges, critics, and supporters of all. I think that's what I learned.
That was a good question. Thank you. Thank you for that question. So for those of you just joining us, this is What Would Ponies Do? You are welcome to come up and ask us anything that you want, and we will do our best to answer it as a pony. So if you guys have questions. If not, there we go. I never get to tell you what happens if not.
Dun, dun, dun.
Applejack, how would you react if Applebloom got her cutie mark and it was a pear?
I personally would just be excited if they got their cutie marks, because those girls are high maintenance right now.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
tell
yes
me
they
about
are.
it.
It would
Twilight
actually get
time.
them to probably calm down if she finally got one. But I guess it's a new addition to the family. I mean, we do have Auntie and Uncle Orange.
And you've worked with, like, cherry bucking. I mean, pear bucking can't be that different.
I bet it.
It's not. We did. I did have worked on a cherry farm for a little bit. Sorry, guys.
Maybe it means she's adopted. Maybe. I'm just saying.
We're not going to go into our stories here.
No,
Leave
guys.
family out of this right now.
You can always use more fruit in your diet.
And gems.
And even if she were adopted, she's still Applejack's sister. They're
I
still
love her all the
family.
same.
Yep.
Do we have to sing the song?
We're apples together.
Now in dissonance.
There's no place that I'd rather be than traveling with my
Anyways, if you would like this to stop, you need to come up and ask us another question. This is the open floor time. You guys are welcome to come ask any of us or all of us a question about ponies or being ponies or
Otherwise-
life in Equestria.
Yep, otherwise I'm just going to keep singing.
Yes, please.
Morning in Canada shimmers.
You're more fun than the color pink.
Anyways, questions, or
Or
we could just have sing-along time.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is like a question for all of you. I've noticed I've seen Ponyville get leveled quite a few times. So how much in collateral damage would you say has been caused? And second part, how are you able to rebuild so fast? And magic can't be the simple explanation for it.
Why not? Well, okay, first of all, have you seen Big Mac? Like-
Yep. Sorry, wrong character.
But yes, magic helps. It's not the catch-all explanation because, I mean, do you know about winter wrap-up time and how we're not allowed to use magic? Well, you see, every pony is capable of contributing to helping rebuild Ponyville after Pinkie Pie or Twilight or Rainbow Dash or Applejack. Well, I don't know if you've ever done anything. Fluttershy's never done anything. Yeah. I think, well, magic was certainly helpful when I did something. That was embarrassing. Green is not a creative color. But, nevertheless, it takes a good week to, you know why you only see like the whole Chronicles and whatever we put out to you guys. There's a reason why it only comes out once a week. It's because we have to rebuild everything and make sure it looks like it did before. Continuity and all that, right?
The other thing is, magic does play a large part, but don't underestimate the power of friendship. When you get all your friends together in one town and you try to rebuild the town, that's very effective and powerfully strengthened magic.
I thought friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic, but when it's the more friends you have, the more magic there is. So,
But only for exteriors, not interiors, apparently.
And even those of us who don't really have magic can help out a lot. I carry wood. I'm the town welding torch. So we all help out however we can.
The second Tuesday of every month, I get together with my little animal friends and we practice evacuation drills.
Well, I destroyed the Apple Family farm and rebuilt it in one day. Yes, with the help of the Apple Family, but I didn't use any magic with that.
That's because you're an earth pony like me.
Okay.
But we still have our magic qualities. I would suggest using the mirror pool. I suggested that to Mirror last time, but that was a no. I don't know why.
You're making
Fun?
people leave. You're making people leave. All right, so we got time for just a couple more questions. If you guys want to come up here and ask anything, those burning questions you have about us,
Well,
come on up. We got.
Don't raise your hand. Stand up and come here.
I kind of do.
This question will make Charles Sparkle unhappy. I apologize. But why do you react if the Princess Celestia is a banana?
I would dress up like a banana with her and start going, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. And it would be a party.
I think I'm going to be out of town that day.
if Princess Celestia truly was a banana, my first step would be to research how the heck she got turned into a banana and try to figure out how to turn her back.
Rainbow Dash, can I join you on that vacation?
I think so. Fluttershy, is this a good time to talk about fruit and diets again?
We wouldn't want to say anything rude about it. So, if she wants to be a banana, she can just be a banana.
Now, see, that brings up a really funny story about a wardrobe malfunction she had. See, I was designing this dress, and, you know, she's actually a really, really darling princess. And she decided to help me because one of my my models had broken down. You know those, like, they just kind of look like a base pony without legs?
Dress form?
Yes, thank you, dear. I don't know why I'm blanking on that. Dress form. And so I had to adjust something on the outfit, and the outfit, I used the wrong spell, and it turned into a gigantic banana suit. Needless to say, I grabbed a picture. It was hilarious. We laughed about it. She doesn't talk about it, though. Apparently, Luna had some choice words to say to her.
All right, we got just time for just a couple more questions. So for those of you joining us, if you'd like to ask any of the ponies a question, we got one? All right, come on up.
This question is for Fluttershy. In Philly Vanilli, you were afraid to go on stage to sing in front of ponies, but in Heartswarming Eve, you did it in front of thousands of ponies. Did you get more scared after that?
I think, I don't know. I mean, there's not really logic to fear. I'm really working hard on it, though. I think with more practice, I can do it more often. Sometimes the music just kind of takes you away.
Well, the other thing too about that is on Hearthswarming Eve, I don't know if you noticed, but it was almost like the scene changed around us and there wasn't that big audience. So I think that actually helped her a lot in performing and singing because for all we knew, there was no audience. It was just cold and upsetting. I didn't like it.
You're doing really well today, Fluttershy, with everybody in the room just staring at you, looking at you.
Pinky. What? Stop. You're doing it again.
You don't help.
Well, you know, squirt gun, right?
Woohoo! Water party!
All right, we have time for one more question. So, do you have a question? Yes, okay.
In Twilight's Kingdom, Boneless turned into a key, but here's one question. If Cheese Sandwich returns back to Equestria, how will we explain it to him if he asks about Boneless?
I would get a Boneless 3.
Or you could just say he did help us save Equestria.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yep.
I don't know. I really wanted to use that spool of thread. It was so pretty. I could have used it for a really nice dress. But the key's actually really nice, too. So maybe I'll use that as an accessory. Oh, but didn't they vanish?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
Twilight will get him back.
Okay.
Woohoo!
I hope so.
We'll leave it to Twilight.
Do the thing with the magic.
You don't need to
Am I
explain
the only
it.
one that doesn't want mine back? That pendant was kind of eh. It's kind of bulky. I don't even think you could use that as an accessory.
I want my bit back.
All right.
That one bit.
I get it. Apple family could always use one bit, no matter what.
All right. Well, it looks like we are out of time. As you guys may know, we all kind of cosplay and work on our costumes a lot. So if you like our costumes and you would like to take pictures when we're not sitting behind a table, we'll go to the back of the room and let them set up for the next panel. Thank you for coming. It was really fun. Very quaint. Do you guys have anything to add?
Thank you. This room got so full. Wow.
I know. Thanks for coming out. Next up in here, I think, is the Brony Feud. So if you guys want to hang out for that, should be a good time. And thank you for coming and seeing me. Me? Us?
You mean me?
Yeah, okay.